Welcome everybody to Magnus Arena. Brad Thompson here with you on Pioneer Vision. We are set for the starting lineups. Let's go through the lineups for the Pioneers. A sophomore at point guard, 5'9", from Woodlands, Texas, number 22, Paige Bradley. Another sophomore at another guard position, 5'9", from Broomfield, Colorado, number 14, Kaylee Edwards. A junior, 5'10", from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, at the third guard position, number 10, Morgan Van Riper Rose. A junior, a forward, 6 foot, from Mesa, Arizona, number 34, Teresa Worth. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Pioneers, a 5'11" senior at forward from Loma Linda, California, number 20, Maya Michelle. So that's going to do it for the Pioneers. And for the Anteaters, at one guard position, a 5'6" senior, number 10, Jennifer Suramoto. Another guard position, 5'7" senior from Seattle, Washington, number 4, Kelly Meggs. At one of the wing positions, a 5'9" senior from Ontario, California, number 11, Jasmine White. At the other wing position, a 6 foot senior from Yorba Linda, California, number 21, Lauren Spinazzi. And at the post position, a 6'1" senior also from Ontario, California, number 24, Camille Buckley. Buckley averaging a double-double for the Anteaters, 13.7 points per game and 10 rebounds. And Jennifer Suramoto leads the Anteaters in scoring at 14.7 a game. For the Pioneers, Teresa Worth comes in averaging 13.3 points per game, and Maya Michelle leads in rebounding with over 8 a game. Pioneers win the tip. They're in their home white uniforms. Anteaters in their blue and gold uniforms, white numerals and lettering. Maya Michelle, top of the king, right wing to Van Riper Rose. Pioneers with 3 players averaging in double figures. Van Riper Rose from the left corner, and she's good right in front of the Anteaters bench. And that's a great sign for a sharpshooter like Van Riper Rose. See that first one go through the hoop. At the other end, Suramoto kicks it out to Meg. She fires a 3. Both of these teams like to shoot the 3-pointers. Nice offensive rebound there for Buckley and a putback. And the Pioneers have to be aware of that. Coach Seth Cushkin talked about it in the open as Van Riper Rose is short on a 3. Talked about how this Anteaters team really likes to hit the offensive glass, and that's a point of emphasis for this Pioneers team to keep them off of the offensive glass. Suramoto fires a 3, didn't draw any iron, scramble for the rebound. Pioneers had it initially. Now 2 players are on the floor, and we've got a tie-up. It's going to be a jump ball. Teresa Worth and Buckley both on the floor. And the possession arrow favors the Anteaters, so they'll have it underneath. Jasmine White to inbound. She's averaging 3 points and 5 rebounds a game. Maya Michelle got on the floor there for a second, tried to get it Van Riper Rose, and we had a tie-up between Buckley and Worth. Officials working on the shot clock. Still at 30 right now. Pioneers going to be in their first year in the Summit League. Their first conference game Sunday, January 12th, right here against South Dakota. Meanwhile, the UC Irvine Anteaters in the Big West Conference. Their first conference game January 9th at Long Beach State. White to inbounds, goes out top, nobody there. Suramoto races into the backcourt, comes away with it, and walks it across. Meggs to Spinazzi, long 3 ball. She was short on that, and a whistle and a foul underneath on the rebound. I believe that's going to be Morgan Van Riper Rose, her first. Passing underneath, right block, and puts it up. Spinazzi with her first 2. Bradley, right wing. The Anteaters in a 2-3 zone right now. Got the ball in the corner to Paige Bradley. Skip pass to the opposite wing, now low block to Worth. Nice up and under move, she goes in, rolls off the rim, gets her own rebound, pump fake, puts it up off the glass with the left hand, no good, but she got fouled. So Teresa Worth will go to the line. Teresa comes in shooting 59% from the free throw line. Her first one is up and in. Teresa had a career night last week against Air Force. Little contact there, maybe partially blocked on the first attempt, then got her own rebound, and the putback was no good, but she got fouled. Second free throw up and in. Getting back to the last game against Air Force, Teresa Worth 19 points, which was a career high, and also 12 rebounds, a career high. So fantastic outing. She shot over 60% in that game. Suramoto driving in, throws it up off the glass, rebound no good, and Camille Buckley is going to get called for the foul there, clearing out some space underneath. She did come up with it, but whistled for the foul. Buckley's first. Paige Bradley, the sophomore point guard, brings it across, trying to fill the shoes left by Emmy Smith, the only senior this squad's missing from last year. Bradley's done a nice job so far, leads this team in assists at 4.3. Teresa Worth underneath again, up and under move, and she scores. So Teresa picking up where she left off at Air Force. She has 4 of Denver's 7 here early. White, top of the key. One dribble with the right hand to Suramoto on the right wing. She drives, goes up with a floater, and that's a charging violation. Teresa Worth stepped in front, and she picks up the charge. Suramoto picks up her first personal foul, and just like that, she's going to be subbed out for. See Worth getting position as she comes across. Number 23, Madison McKinney, has checked in for Suramoto for the Anteaters. And she immediately picks up a foul guarding Teresa Worth 25 feet from the basket. Inbounds by Van Riper-Rose again. Anteaters in the zone defensively. Edwards, right wing. Had Michelle open underneath, didn't see her. Quick hands by Buckley, knocks that one out of bounds. Pioneers will inbound with 18 on the shot clock. Worth out top, now left wing Edwards. Pioneers being patient against this zone. Now Worth, baseline jump shot, that's short. Rebounded by Spinazzi. Outlet it to McKinley. Down the floor now to White. White has the top of the key against Paige Bradley. Spins into the lane. Little left-handed, right-handed baby. Hook shot is up and in. That's White's first 2 points of the game. Bradley thought about driving, was cut off. Now Edwards open in the right corner. She's too strong, but Maya Michelle there underneath. Put back no good. Worth with the offensive rebound. She goes up and can't score. Comes away with it again and finally finishes after 2 attempts. So 3 offensive rebounds on that possession for the Pioneers. Michelle with 1, Worth with 2. McKinney inside to Buckley, double teamed. Kick out Meggs with a 3 ball. That's short. Maya Michelle with the rebound. She dribbles it out to half court. Out to Van Riper-Rose. Thought about a 3. Now drives in the lane. Kicks it out to Bradley. 2 dribbles. Pull up. Jump shot. Too strong. Pioneers there again for the rebound. This time Edwards. And they throw it out top. The Pioneers reset. Bradley tried to go with the one-handed skip pass over to Van Riper-Rose, deflected out of bounds by the Anteaters. We've got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a break. Denver 9, UC Irvine 6. You're watching Pioneer basketball on. Back here at Magnus Arena, Pioneers in front by 3. Just 5 minutes into this first half. Pioneers are coached by Carrie Cremines in her second season on the bench for the Pios. 15 and 19 overall. Paige Bradley now against a man defense, gets it inside to Teresa Worth. She goes up, can't finish. And Fajema Masin comes away with a rebound. Number 5, Vanessa Aguilar has also checked in, thought about a 3 initially. Now dumps it inside to Jasmine Bernard. So wholesale changes here for the Anteaters after that first timeout. Worth thought about a pull-up, then kicked it out. Van Riper-Rose with a 3 from the left corner, and that's good. Her second three-pointer of the evening. And she has 6 of the Pioneers' 12. McKenney, top of the key. The other end turnaround that comes off the rim. But Jemison couldn't connect there for the Anteaters at the other end. Edwards along the baseline. Now back out to Bradley. And the Anteaters are back in that 2-3 zone. Bradley off a high screen, finds a cutting Edwards, and she's able to finish. Kaylee Edwards, she averages 12, has her first 2 of the night. McKenney. Fajemison driving in, and that's going to be a block call. It's going to go against Maya Michelle, and she appears to be in some pain. She is up, and looks like she took a shot to the face, but appears okay. Mokun Fajemison, a sophomore, 5'11", from Linwood, Washington. She drove in hard and got fouled. Second free throw is off. Maya Michelle brings that one down. That pass is deflected out of bounds. It will remain Pioneer ball. Number 12, Jacqueline Poss, has checked in, a freshman guard, 5'9", from Shoreview, Minnesota. Paige Bradley has checked out. Also into the game, number 15, Alicia Espinoza. 6'1", freshman from Hacienda Heights, California. Edwards with a 3 that was partially deflected. Espinoza had it for a minute underneath and lost it out of bounds. Anteaters ball. Also in the game, a forward for the Anteaters, 00, Methlin Onogomuho, a 5'11" junior from Pasadena, California. Suramoto has checked back in as well. We got a whistle and a foul on the floor. Non-shooting foul. Espinoza picks up that foul, her first. Aguilar, top of the key, Suramoto. Aguilar, she can fire the 3 and does. It's short, rebound Espinoza. Van Riper-Rose across half court, looking for a transition basket, it's not there. UC Irvine got back nicely in transition. Poss now, top of the key to Espinoza, left wing, Edwards. And Van Riper-Rose losses. She got knocked out of bounds. Suramoto at the other end drives and lays it in for 2. An easy bucket there. Van Riper-Rose had some contact there by Bernard. No call, and she just fell out of bounds and had to throw it. Intercepted by the Anteaters. Edwards at the other end. Right wing pass. Now Van Riper Rose in the corner. That's too strong. Bernard chases down the rebound. Cross court to Onugomuho and Aguilar in the left corner. And now Suramoto fires a three, and she gets the shooter's bounce as it went off the heel of the rim, straight up in the air and in. Give her 5 on the night, and it's just a 2-point game. Pioneers trying to figure out this zone. Played by the Anteaters. Van Riper Rose, left wing, three-pointer, good. Van Riper Rose with her third three-pointer of the first half. She has 9. Last year against the Anteaters, Van Riper Rose 21 points, 5 three-pointers. Bernard on the inside drives in and scores with the left hand. Edwards in front of Coach Doug Oliver, second-year man on the bench for the Anteaters. Pass inside, too strong for Espinoza. Suramoto running 3-on-2. She's going to take it herself. Shot off the rim, too strong. Onugomuho with a rebound. She misses the putback, and it gets deflected off UC Irvine. So the Pioneers will have it when we come back. We've got a timeout on the floor. Denver in front, 17-14, 10:32 remaining here in the first half. You're watching Pioneer basketball on Pioneer Vision. Pioneers with the basketball, 3-point lead, 10.5 remaining here first half. Bradley, top of the key, off a high screen. Cut off, gets it to Worth, top of the key. She drives with the left hand, spins in with the right. Now goes up and under and scores with the left hand. Teresa Worth having a fine first half, 8 points already. Pass inside to a cutting White. She came off a baseline screen and she puts it in for 2. Anteaters able to get a clean look at a layup there off of their offense. Number 11, Jordan Johnston is checked in, the 5'10 junior from Waterloo, Iowa. Paige Bradley pulls a 3, and that comes up short and goes out of bounds. Anteaters ball. 21 Spinazzi has checked back in for UC Irvine, as well as Kelly Meggs. Meggs to White, inside to Spinazzi. She's double teamed and able to defeat that double team and go up and score. Spinazzi with a nice move, able to beat the double team. Pioneers turn it over. And Anteaters trying to go in transition. That ball was kicked out of bounds as Meggs was trying to find Spinazzi on the low block. Spinazzi on the baseline, dribbles in the lane. Head and shoulder fake, then goes with a baby hook, too strong. Teresa Worth with the rebound. Up ahead to Bradley. Now along the baseline to Edwards. She gets it inside to Michelle. She goes up. Short on the first shot, got her own rebound though. And Paige Bradley shuffled the feet before she put the ball on the deck. It's going to be a turnover for the Pioneers point guard. Checking in for the Anteaters, number 14, Jasmine Bernard, and number 32, Mokun Fajemison. Buckley and Spinazzi head to the bench. Bernard inbound. Suramoto has it in the backcourt. Again, she's the leading scorer from this team, just 3 games in at almost 15 a game. Fajemison with a series of moves on the low block, shot no good. Edwards with the rebound. She's pushing it. Gets to the free throw line. She's cut off. Pulls it back out. Jordan Johnson averages 6 a game. Usually comes off the bench and provides an offensive spark. Let's see if she can do that here tonight. Bradley drives with the right hand against two defenders, able to split it and score. Paige Bradley with an acrobatic move on her way to the hole and scored. At the other end, Bernard, the low block, too strong. Michelle with the rebound. Up ahead to Edwards. Cross court, pass to Bradley, left wing. She fires a three, and that's good. 5 quick points for Paige Bradley, and the Pioneers are in front by 6. Meggs to White, top of the key. Now Bernard, right wing, inside. Fires it, didn't draw any iron, just hit the backboard, rebound to Worth. She's got an opening into the lane, kicks it out to Bradley. Another three, and that's too strong. Tipped out of bounds off of Meggs of UC Irvine. And so the Pioneers will have it when we come back. 7:25 remaining here in the first half. Pioneers in front by 6, 24-18. You're watching Pioneer basketball on Pioneer Vision. Welcome back to the University of Denver. Pioneers in front by 6 here in the first half and with the basketball. Inbounds pass deflected out by Saramoto. Johnston to inbound. To Worth, now they get it to Bradley. A cross-court pass, great catch there by Maya Michelle, and Teresa Worth able to put it in. 2 more for Teresa Worth, and she got fouled. She'll go to the line, try and complete the 3-point play. Jasmine White picks up her first personal foul, team's 5th. And that is in. Teresa Worth, 3 for 3 from the line tonight, has 11 points already. Meggs trying to get it inside. They do to Buckley. Too strong on that shot, and Worth comes away with another rebound. Edwards in the right wing, now Bradley. Worth top of the key. Pioneers running cutters through this zone, trying to find some space on the inside. Worth, cross-court pass to Bradley. She goes right around her defender and then got fouled going up. So Bradley able to beat White off the dribble and then got fouled. I believe that's Camille Buckley, which will be her second. 6th team foul, Buckley's second. Paige Bradley at the line. That one rattles around and out. She's 12 of 19 on the season. Bradley able to get past White there and then picks up the foul. Buckley did not agree with it. And Bradley misses a pair. Suramoto, cross half court, guarded by Edwards. On the left wing to White, back to Suramoto. Meggs. Long three from Suramoto, and it's true. Her second three-pointer of the first half. She has 8. Bradley at the other end. Pioneers have had some success with these skip passes over the zone. Edwards with another one to Bradley on the right wing. And again, she shuffled her feet. And traveling is the call. A couple of subs coming in for the Anteaters. Number 1, Brittany Glassow, a 5'11 freshman from Eugene, Oregon. And 32, Pajemison back in the game. McKenney also has checked in. They get it inside to Glassow. She's double teamed, back outside. And Michelle with a nice play on the low block comes away with a steal. Pioneers in transition, 4-on-3. Van Riper Rose with an open 3. It's good, but it's not going to count. McKenney able to draw the charge. Paige Bradley going to pick up that foul. And she got called for the charge. Michelle with a great play on the low block by for Jemison. Bradley racing down court. And after the pass, she runs into McKinney, and that's where the foul occurred. Glassow, Suramoto, back to McKinney. Pull-up jump shot, that's too strong. Glassow and Michelle fight for the rebound. Michelle comes away with it. Bradley underneath to Edwards, an up and under move. Two defenders there. Shot never got to the rim. Onagomuho with a rebound. Now Glassow, top of the key. Suramoto driving around Michelle. And a bit of a bump. And Kaylee Edwards away from the ball got fouled. I thought that was an awful soft touch there by Maya Michelle if the call was going to be on her. And underneath, McKinney diving to the rim, able to get the inbounds pass and score. Those are her first two of the game. Pioneers up 4, under 5 to play. Edwards thought about a three, and for Jemison with the block, and it goes out of bounds off of her, so it'll be Pioneer basketball. For Jemison averages 2 blocks per game. She had 19 in their last game against Nevada, shooting 52% from the field. Not a starter, but for Jemison averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, so a key contributor for the Anteaters. Pass inside to Worth. She went up, got stripped, and it went off her leg. Great hands by Bernard, because Worth was about to put one in for 2. She stripped her clean, and the ball went off of Teresa's leg and out of bounds. Maya Michelle with another great pass to the opposite post, and you can see Worth kick that ball out of bounds. Bernard at the high post. Hands off to Onugomuho. Running jumper, no good. Pioneers came in with a rebound. We've got a whistle and a foul before that. Bernard shaking her head like she was fouled, and indeed she was. UC Irvine's going to retain the possession. New shot clock. And Jacqueline Poss picks up her first personal foul. Suramoto, right wing, McKinney. Onugomuho with a backdoor cut, and that one trickles off the rim. She had a wide open look. Michelle with another rebound. Pioneers have had some success extending this zone. A deep three from Morgan Van Riper Rose. Her 4th of the first half, and she's got 12. That was several feet behind the three-point line, but Van Riper Rose can make those, obviously. Pass inside to Bernard. Hook shot over Michelle, too strong, and Maya comes away with the board. Pass across half court. Into the corner to Edwards. Double teamed on the baseline. Now 18 further from Worth is short. And for Jemison with a rebound. Pioneers with a 7-point advantage. Morgan Van Riper Rose playing the passing lane, able to get a hand on it. And Teresa Worth came up with a deflection and then a foul from Bernard. So not a good foul from the Anteaters. All the way at the opposite end of the court. Van Riper Rose able to deflect it. Worth there to scoop it for the rebound. Pioneers with a 7-point advantage. Morgan Van Riper Rose playing the passing lane, able to get a hand on it. And Teresa Worth came up with a deflection and then a foul from Bernard. So not a good foul from the Anteaters. All the way at the opposite end of the court. Van Riper Rose able to deflect it. Worth there to scoop it up. An area, and so that leaves the opportunity for some offensive rebounding. The Pioneers have taken advantage, giving the Anteaters a little dose of their own medicine. And Teresa Worth was fouled right before that timeout at the other end of the floor, but UC Irvine has 17 fouls, so a 1-on-1 situation for Worth. First shot is off. Rebound to the Anteaters. But Jemison, top of the key. McKinney with a pull-up jump shot off a screen, and she buries it. Anteaters now playing man-to-man defensively. Jordan Johnston is checked in. Got a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against Methlin Onugomuho. The reach in there and whistled for the foul. Her first, but more importantly, it's going to send Morgan Van Riper Rose to the stripe. First free throw, up and in. Morgan, a perfect 11 for 11 from the foul line this season. And second free throw off the front of the rim and in. Pioneer with their 7-point lead again. 2:35 remaining. For Jemison on the high post. Kicks it out to Spinazzi. Fires a long three. Bradley there for the rebound. She calls out the offense. She gets a high screen from Worth. And they try and go high-low with Michelle inside to Worth. Worth as the point guard from the Anteaters on her. And Bradley with a three. Paige Bradley with her second three in the first half. And Coach Doug Oliver wants a timeout for UC Irvine. He wants to talk things over as the Pioneers have their biggest game, but that's mostly due to foul trouble. I'm sure she'll play much more than 26 minutes today, and certainly all of her statistics will increase as she gets more time on the floor. Paige came in 0 for 5 from behind the arc. She has 2 3-pointers tonight. Suramoto, Onugomuho, top of the key, back to Suramoto. Trying to get it inside to Fajemison, and that pass went out of bounds. Fajemison posting against Worth, and a snap pass inside. It's too hot for her to handle. Again, UC Irvine in the man-to-man defense. Pass inside to Worth. A nice high-low play there from Michelle. Worth lost it. Johnston inside with a rebound. Went up, couldn't score, and Worth with another offensive rebound. And a whistle. And Teresa Worth can't believe the call, as she got called for a push. There's the high-low from Michelle inside to Worth. Little contact there. She lost it. Johnston there went up quickly, too strong. And Worth right there called for the elbow. And they're in the bonus. So the Anteaters at the line. Fajemison's first free throw is up and in. She's 2 for 3 from the stripe tonight. Second free throw, too strong. Michelle with the rebound. Bradley, Michelle, top of the key. Back to Bradley. Now right wing to Johnston. She made a spin move. Ball got knocked away. And it will remain Pioneer basketball, 12 on the shot clock. 1:15 remaining in the first half. Both teams in the bonus, so any foul will result in a 1-and-1. Possession arrow favors the Pioneers. Van Riper Rose. To Johnston. She drives with the left hand. A running one-hander, no good. And a whistle on a foul. Might go against Jordan Johnston. She was fighting for the rebound off of her missed shot. Johnston with a running one-hander came up short. And indeed, she fouled Mokun Fajemison. Fajemison will go back to the line for the 1-and-1. Front end is off. Rebound, Michelle. Bradley drives in the lane, kicks it out to Michelle, and she walked. So under a minute to play. Number 5, Vanessa Aguilar, a three-point specialist, shooting 44% from behind the arc coming into this one. Has checked in, as well as 21, Lauren Spinazzi. Aguilar, left wing. To Fajemison from the elbow, too strong. Michelle with a rebound. About a 13-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here as time winds down in the first half. Worth, high post. Driving in with the right hand, and she traveled. Took a step before she put it on the deck. A number of those calls have gone against the Pioneers thus far. Shot clock turned off. Aguilar in the backcourt. Now McKinney. She's taking her time, under 20 seconds now. Anteaters will probably hold for the final shot. McKinney checks the clock. Now drives in with the left hand. Tried to kick it out. The ball got caught in the net and then deflected out of bounds by Denver. 6.4 on the clock. Onugomoho to inbounds along the baseline. Inbound to McKinney. Pull-up jump shot is good. And just before the buzzer, a half-court shot from Bradley almost went. And McKinney did get that 2 right before the buzzer with .7 on the clock. So a bucket for the Anteaters right before the half. And that's going to conclude the first half. So we'll be back after a short break. So the Pioneers 6 of 13 from behind the arc in the first half. And that's the difference right now. They have a 7-point lead. Pioneers out rebounding the Anteaters by 6, 26-20. The Pioneers do have 8 turnovers. Meanwhile, the Anteaters just 4. So there's your first half stats, and we are underway here in the second half. Pioneers with the ball. Edwards in the left corner. Gets it inside to Worth. Makes a move into the lane. Now try to get it to Michelle, and she was stripped from behind. Anteaters have it. Suramoto. And that pass was deflected. Bradley with the steal, racing down to the other end. She goes up with the left hand and scores. Spinazzi cannot believe the call. That'll be her second personal foul. And Paige Bradley looking to complete the three-point play. Bradley with her hand in the passing lane there. Picks it up, races down court. And puts it up and in with the left hand. Pioneers shot 39% in the first half, 35% for the Anteaters. Pioneers with some full court press here. Spinazzi able to get it across. And now White on the low block, able to put that one up and in. So she has 2 more, 6 in the game. Worth, top of the key. Now Bradley. High screen from Worth, driving with the right hand. Now a crossover, gets inside, throws it up with the left hand, kind of off balance, and that never made it to the rim. Suramoto down court to White. Now inside to Buckley. She goes up and scores and got fouled by Worth. Camille Buckley somewhat contained in the first half, just 2 points and 3 rebounds. She averages 14 and 10. And she's off to a good start here in the second half. Trying to complete a three-point play, and she does. Now some full court pressure here by UC Irvine. Inbounded and then kicked out of bounds off Spinazzi. Bradley went into the near corner. That is not where you want to get the ball with a trapping full court press. Michelle to inbounds. Now to Bradley underneath the hoop. Avoids a double team racing down court. Now picks up her dribble at half court back to Michelle. Michelle got away with a step there before she put it on the ground. No call. Now Edwards has it. Free throw line, drives in, goes up with the left hand, short. And Michelle there for the rebound. Another offensive board for the Pioneers. Bradley steps in for an elbow jump shot, and it's good. Bradley with 12 in the game, 4 here in the second half. Buckley double teamed inside. Anteaters working around baseline. Jump shot from Spinazzi, no good. Buckley with a rebound, and Maya Michelle with a reach-in foul. Michelle knew it and pulled her arms back right away, but it was too late. She'd already committed the contact. Spinazzi comes up short, and Buckley just a little bit quicker there for the loose ball. .32, Mokun Fajemison, the sophomore, has checked in for the Anteaters. Van Riper-Rose to Bradley. She brings it across. Little hesitation dribble, gets around Suramoto, finds a cutting Edwards. She went up, got partially blocked, and could not finish. But Jemison with a rebound. Now Suramoto racing down court, got a step on Edwards, cut off by Bradley. A bullet pass to the opposite block, shot no good there from White. Michelle with another rebound. Long pass up ahead to Teresa Worth, and she scores. Incredible pass from Maya Michelle. Maya has 2 assists here tonight. Meggs in the corner in front of her own bench, too strong. Worth tried to tip that as she was tangled up with Fajemison, and Buckley there for the rebound and put back. Camille Buckley getting back to what she does best, offensive rebounding and scoring. Bradley, right wing, inside to Worth, one dribble, head fake, goes up too strong. White with the rebound. Outlet Suramoto, cross half court. Looking inside for Buckley, it's not there to Meggs on the right wing, back to Suramoto, now White. Inside to Buckley on the other block. Spin move, turnaround jump shot, too strong. For Jemison with a rebound, kicks it out to Suramoto. High arcing three-pointer, and that's in. Suramoto with her 3rd three-pointer this evening. 42-38, Pioneers in front. Van Riper-Rose curls off a screen, free throw line, jump shot off the front of the rim, backboard and in. Van Riper-Rose with a catch and shoot, doing what she does best. White has it out top. To Suramoto, she drives baseline, pull up, jump shot, kisses it off the glass and scores. Suramoto, the last 5 for the Anteaters. Bradley, out top, Worth now top of the key. Edwards right wing, looking inside to Michelle. The lob in, great pass, and she finishes. Maya Michelle able to get good position on the low block. Kaylee Edwards delivered a dynamite pass over the defense and an easy lay-in for Michelle. Meggs looking inside for Jemison, not there. Now they go inside to Buckley, the opposite block. One dribble, gets right around Michelle and scores. Buckley really putting it on the Pioneers here in the second half. Just 2 points at halftime. She now has 8 in the game. Michelle acted as if she had help side defense there, and Buckley had a clear path to the hoop. Pass inside to Worth, and a lot of contact underneath and a foul against Fajemison. It's going to be her first personal. And with that, we've got a timeout on the floor. Pioneers up 4, 15-11 remaining here in the second half. You're watching Pioneer basketball on Pioneer Vision. She leads this Pioneer squad and led this team as a junior last year and averaged 9.8 rebounds last season. A couple of changes for both squads. Number 11, Jordan Johnston in. Number 35, Desiree Hunter is checked in. 15, Alicia Espinoza, and 12, Jacqueline Poss, all in the game for the Pioneers. Pass inside to Hunter. She's got on the low block. Nice left-handed move there, and Jamison, I believe, is going to get called for that foul as Hunter will go to the line. And Desiree Hunter will head to the line. Hunter gets it immediately as she checks in the game. Nice move there, goes up with the left hook and got whistled for the foul. For the Anteaters, a few more players have checked in. 14, Jasmine Bernard. Number 5, Vanessa Aguilar. 23, Madison McKinney. And 00, Methlin Onugomuho are all in. So 4 subs for each team on that last timeout. McKinney, Onugomuho, steps back, got away with a walk. Now Bernard, skip past Aguilar. Back to Bernard, free throw line jumper off the window and in. Bernard has 4 in the game. Hunter top of the key. To Van Riper-Rose. She's guarded tightly there by Aguilar. Able to get it inside to Espinoza. She goes up. A clean block there by Jamison. And the Anteaters have it. McKinney going all the way to the rack. She puts it up with the left hand and scores. And a foul coming, or free throw coming, I should say. Foul on the Pioneers. Espinoza whistled for that foul. Pioneers' poor job in transition defense there as McKinney able to come all the way down the court and drive right to the rim. Van Riper-Rose, double team now, gets his full court press from the Anteaters. That was deflected out of bounds. Now all the players here in the backcourt inbounded to Poss. Back to Van Riper-Rose. And the Anteaters retreat defensively. Screen coming on the left wing from Hunter. Van Riper-Rose comes around. They switch on it. Hunter goes up with a mismatch against a guard. And she got tangled up inside. No whistle. Aguilar comes out with it. McKinney, top of the key. Shouting instructions. Onugomuho now to Bernard. One dribble, picks it up. For Jamison, left elbow. Back to Onugomuho. Bernard, right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Step back from Onugomuho, and that's good. That's going to be her first 2 points of the game. Pioneers at the other end. A whistle and a timeout. Coach Carrie Kermeans wants to talk it over. So that'll give us some time to go over a few of the stats. Last year, these 2 teams played each other. It was the 13. So 3 players in double figures for the Pioneers. For the Anteaters, Saramoto is the only player in double figures. She has 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 4 from behind the arc. And we're ready for action again here at Magnus Arena. Bradley to Van Riper-Rose, inside to Michelle, layups up and in. Nice play out of the timeout for the Pioneers. The other end, Edwards kicked that one out of bounds. McKinney to inbound. For Jamison, gets it inside to Onugomuho. And she dribbles it back out outside the arc. Aguilar catches and fires a 3 off the window, off the rim, no good. Onugomuho with the offensive rebound. Her shot no good, and then Van Riper-Rose scoops up the loose ball. Bradley open for 3, fires. No good. Worth able to deflect that rebound, and it went out of bounds. McKinney initially had the rebound, and Worth knocked it out of bounds. Pioneers had the lead at halftime, and now they're tied. Bernard inside. Couldn't finish, but she'll go to the line for 2. Paige Bradley picks up the foul, her second. Bernard too strong on the first free throw. Aguilar got it inside the double team there between Michelle and Bradley. And Bernard able to go up over Bradley and draw the foul. The other end, Edwards in the corner. Worth, head fake, driving in. Hook shot was blocked, but body contact and a foul. It's going to go against Fajemison. And Teresa Worth will head back to the line. At the last possession, Bernard missed both of those free throws. Worth's free throw up and in. You can see the body contact there, although it was a clean block up top. But Fajemison has to check out. Camille Buckley back in. Fajemison 3 fouls all here in the second half. Worth with the offensive rebound on her missed free throw. And then she tried to kick it out to Bradley. That was stolen by the Anteaters. Onugomaho at the other end, left-handed layup. No good. Worth with a rebound. Good hustle there by Maya Michelle and Teresa Worth to get back on that transition opportunity from UC Irvine. 1 point advantage for Denver. Dribble hand off Paige Bradley. Now finds a cutting Morgan Van Riper Rose. Back out to Bradley. And her pass back to Van Riper was stolen by Buckley. Racing down to the other end. She goes up short, and a whistle and a foul. Van Riper Rose and Edwards both put their hands up and can't believe the call. And I believe that's going to go against Morgan Van Riper Rose. So we've got a timeout on the full floor. Buckley for the Anteaters with you. It has gotten it close here in the second half. 1 point lead for the Pioneers. Just under 12 to play. Camille Buckley headed to the line. For 2 free throws. She was fouled on a transition opportunity by Van Riper Rose. First free throw rattles in. Jennifer Suramoto checks back in. Aguilar to the bench. Full court press from UC Irvine. Inbound right underneath the Pioneers' own basket. And the Anteaters retreat. Bradley brings it across. Bradley top of the key. Van Riper Rose coming off a curl, and we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. 34, Teresa Worth is going to get called for sticking her leg out on that screen. Her 3rd personal. Suramoto into the front court, guarded by Edwards. Buckley, who's really turned it on and been aggressive, and she is again here on this possession. Wild shot, rebound still loose. Anteaters come up with it. McKenney open for a 3. Too strong. And Bernard just discarded Paige Bradley as they were both going for the rebound. And that call is going to go against Bernard. It's Bernard's 2nd personal. Number 11, Jordan Johnston, is going to check in, and Van Riper Rose is going to get a breather. Buckley went up with a wild shot, then there was a scramble for it. Van Riper Rose hit the deck. So did Michelle. 21, Lauren Spinazzi has checked in, the 6-foot senior for the Anteaters. Michelle underneath, shot too strong. Fight for the rebound. UC Irvine's ball. Pioneers had a 7-point lead at the half, and now the Anteaters are in front by 1 with 11 minutes to go in the game. White to Suramoto. She had some room. She fires too strong. Bradley with the rebound. Up ahead to Edwards. A diving deflection by Suramoto. Great effort there defensively to stop that fast break. Edwards had gotten behind the defense. But a tremendous play by Suramoto to stop that. She went diving to deflect it, hit the deck. She's up and all right. Bradley inbounds in front of the Pioneer bench. Johnston has it. Now to Edwards. Get it inside to Michelle. Spins, kicks it, cross court, now to Bradley. Three-pointer, too strong. Fight for the rebound. Two players hit the deck. Meggs comes out with it for the Anteaters. Drove in for a moment, now pulls it back out. Pass inside to Buckley against Michelle. Couple of dribbles, goes up and scores. Michelle being very hesitant on the low block, not wanting to pick up another foul, although she only has 2. And at this end, we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Spinazzi walking almost out to midcourt there, shaking her head, cannot believe the call. She got whistled for that foul, her 3rd personal. And the Pioneers are now in the bonus because UC Irvine has 7 team fouls. Front end of the 1-on-1 for Worth. It's good. Worth 5 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. She's got 15 points, 12 rebounds. Those 12 rebounds tie a career high that she had set last game at Air Force. She makes the 2nd free throw. And it's a 1-point lead for the Anteaters. Worth checks out. She's going to get a breather. And Desiree Hunter checks in. Hunter, 6'2" senior from Cypress, California. Pioneers now in a zone defensively. First time we've seen that from them tonight. Meggs fires a long 3. That's way off. Ball tipped out. Hunter with the rebound. Bradley has it 3-on-2. No look pass to Michelle, who passes it back to Edwards, and she scores. Michelle caught that ball while in the air and made a one-touch pass to Edwards on the opposite block, and Edwards was able to score. Beautiful passing, and that's how you run the fast break if you're the Pioneers. So Denver in front, 54-53. No look from Bradley, the one touch over to Michelle, and then Edwards able to finish, guarding her. Suramoto's hit a couple long 3s. But Edwards playing a great job, doing a great job defensively. Just 4 points for Edwards, but 6 assists, 2 rebounds. And there she is again against the Anteaters point guard. Buckley, who's been really aggressive here in the second half, drives in again, goes up with a running one-hander off the glass, no good. Hunter with the rebound. She hands it off to Bradley, up ahead to Edwards. She was unguarded, goes in and lays it up and in. Edwards with 4 straight for the Pioneers. White, guarded by Johnston. To Meg, she thought about a 3, now they get it inside to Spinazzi. She's double teamed. Buckley there for the rebound and put back. Buckley has 10 in the second half, 12 in the game. Bradley, hesitation dribble, goes up with the left hand and gets called for a player control foul. It's going to go on Bradley, her 3rd personal. Bradley driving to her left there, and I guess she gets called for using that off arm or maybe dipping the shoulder a little bit. Pretty tough call. Suramoto went down and drew the foul on Bradley. Spinazzi to White. Drives in the lane with a left hand, running left-handed floater, and that's up and in. So White with a nice move offensively. She was attacking the basket. And the Anteaters are in front again. Bradley picks up her dribble, now to Johnson. Underneath to Michelle. She was open for a minute and then finishes it off. Michelle with 6 points to go along with those 13 rebounds. Hunter against Buckley. Buckley with a nice move inside and able to score on the 5-footer. Buckley is just taken over here in the second half. She now has 17 for the Anteaters. She had just 2 in the first half. Bradley now guarded by Buckley on the switch. Hunter trying to get in underneath. She's got a height advantage. Michelle driving in, throws a shot up with her left hand, rebound to the Anteaters. White, the left wing. Dumps it into Buckley, mismatch against Bradley. Now she's double teamed. Gets away with a step, and White was there for the rebound and put back, and she scores. So the Pioneers getting beat down the floor and underneath as UC Irvine is being more physical on the low block here in the second half. Anteaters have erased that 7-point halftime lead and are now in front by 3. Edwards with a catch in the lane. Tried to get it into Hunter and lobbed it too high, and that goes out of bounds along the baseline. And with that, we've got a timeout on the floor. UC Irvine in front by 3 with 6:55 remaining. Again, thanks for joining us on Pioneer Vision. Pio's down by 3, 6:55 to go in this one. Some full court pressure by the Pioneers. And as soon as they inbound it, the Pioneers retreat defensively. McKinney. Now to Spinazzi, back to McKinney. Suramoto now guarded by Bradley. Pass inside to Spinazzi. Spun out of a double team, kicked it out to Suramoto, and she turns it over on the pass to Fajemison. Up ahead to Edwards. Nice catch on the left low block. Now kicks it out to Van Riper-Rose. Top of Keilworth. Right wing to Bradley for an open 3. That's true. Paige Bradley came in 0 of 5 from behind the arc, and she has 3 3-pointers in this one. Pioneers shooting 44% from behind the arc tonight. Suramoto gets it inside. But Jemison double team, kicks it out to an open McKinney for 3, and she buries that one. Madison McKinney, first 3 of the night. She has 11 off the bench for the Anteaters. Bradley comes off a high screen from Hunter, looking for a backdoor cut from Van Riper-Rose, wasn't there. Edwards comes to the top of the key, dribbles in, got blocked on the shot. Hunter with the rebound. She goes up with the left hand short, got another chance, and blocked that time by Spinazzi. So good interior defense. Several blocks on that possession by the Anteaters. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Hunter came up short on the first attempt when she had a clean look, and then blocked from behind there from Spinazzi. Inbound, and a quick jump shot there, an 8-footer along the baseline for Van Riper-Rose. She has 18. Spinazzi, McKinney, right wing for Jemison. Now to White, top of the key. Suramoto, left wing. McKinney fires another 3, and that's good. So off the bench, Madison McKinney from Santa Margarita, California, 5'5" junior, is filling it up. She has 15. Hunter to Bradley, trying to get it inside to Worth. She has it now, double team, back outside to Edwards, shot clock under 10. Bradley drives on the right hand, wild shot, ball did not hit the rim. Suramoto came away with the rebound, 2-on-2. And she pulls it back out, sets up the offense. Lob inside to Fajemison, and she's able to go up and score over Edwards. And Carrie Cremines wants a timeout as Maya Michelle's headed to the score. Pioneers had a 6 or +6 advantage on the rebounding margin. Now they're down by 1. So the Anteaters getting back to what they do best, rebound the ball. Bradley racing down, puts it up, lost her footing there, may have stepped on someone's foot. She appears to be all right, and she'll go to the line for 2. Jennifer Suramoto picks up that foul, her second. Bradley's first free throw is short. See Bradley lost her footing there for a moment. And there's where the foul occurred. Second free throw trickles in for Bradley. 5-point advantage, 4:05 remaining. Dribble handoff to McKinney. She pulls up short on that one. Worth up high for the rebound. Bradley has it across half court. Looking for a bucket after that stop. Bradley dribble handoff to Edwards. The foul line comes all the way around and lays it up and in. Nice job by Edwards to keep her dribbler alive after she came off a couple of screens and got past the defender and laid it in. McKinney at the other end. Passes it inside to Ogonumuho. And the ball went off her fingertips. Van Riper-Rose had it. Now up ahead to Edwards. She goes up, and a blocking call is called against Suramoto. Edwards will go to the line for 2. Nice look up ahead by Van Riper-Rose. And then Edwards went up and got fouled. Edwards' first free throw is off the mark. Suramoto picked up her 4th personal foul, and she has to go to the bench. That is a big deal. She runs the show as the point guard of this Anteaters team. Edwards able to put in the second free throw. 2-point game. McKinney, they're trying to get inside to Buckley. She's double teamed by Bradley and Michelle. Meggs to Onogumaho. Shot no good. Buckley there for the rebound, goes up with the left hand and scores. She got good position against Bradley on the inside, and she was able to score again. She's got a game high 19. Edwards at the other end comes around the screen, and we got a blocking call against the Anteaters. Edwards will go back to the line. Onogumaho is going to pick that one up. Edwards coming around. Onogumaho almost got there, not in the official's eyes. Tried to pick up the charge. Edwards' first free throw is in. Kaylee now in double figures with 10. Make it 11. Edwards, legacy high school product here in Colorado. And they're trying to get the ball inside to Buckley, and why not? She's having a fantastic second half. Meggs now with an open 3, thought about it, thought better. McKinney with a pull-up from the free throw line, off, but Buckley's there for the rebound. Onogumaho open underneath and scores. She has 4. And the Anteaters in front by 4. Bradley goes right around McKinney and scores. 2 more for Paige Bradley. And she has 19. Buckley has it against Michelle. Spin move, up and under. Got away with a step. Ball came off the rim. Onogumaho there for the rebound for UC Irvine. McKinney to a cutting for Jemison. She went up with the left hand, stripped out of bounds by Paige Bradley. McKinney's going to check out, and the senior, Saramoto, checks back in. Bradley got beat and able to strip it out of there. Luckily, because that was going to be a basket. UC Irvine at 55%, Pioneers at 67%, so they're not bad. And we're set to go. 2-point game, under 2 minutes of play. Nice play, Ogonu Muho there for the 2 points. Nice play out of the inbounds, and it's a 4-point lead. 90 seconds remain. Van Riper-Rose drives in, kisses it off the glass, no good. Michelle with a rebound, that comes off the rim. She grabbed her own rebound that time and pulled it back out. Hands it off to Johnston, and Coach Carrie Cremines wants a timeout. Another 30-second timeout on the floor. It's a 4-point advantage. She pulled it back out, so the Pioneers have it. Down 4, 1:19, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Hard-fought game between these two teams. They're really going at it. Bradley, top of the key, now on the right wing. Get it inside to Worth. That pass was deflected by Jemison, and they turned it over. A big-time steal there for UC Irvine. And now they can run some clock as we approach a minute to play and a 4-point lead. Meggs, right wing. Suramoto. Skip pass to Meggs, right wing. Pass inside to Jemison, and she got blocked. That's going to go out of bounds. Clean block there by Maya Michelle. Able to get 2 hands on it. And now with 8 seconds on the shot clock, the Anteaters will have the inbounds underneath. Maya Michelle coming over for the block. Stop for Jemison. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds underneath, into the corner, Meggs. Left wing, dribbles in the lane, kicks it out to Jemison. Elbow pull-up jump shot off the rim, but Buckley there for the rebound, and we got a whistle underneath. Looks like it's going to go against the Pioneers. It goes against Maya Michelle, her 3rd personal foul. And Camille Buckley will head to the line. 1-and-1 situation. First free throw is in. A foul came underneath on the rebound. Hard to see Michelle there. Buckley makes the other free throw. So Pioneers need some points in a hurry. Edwards back to Bradley, right wing. Drives in, goes up, shot good. Bradley with 2 more. Pioneers down 4, probably need to foul here. And Bradley does as the Anteaters get across half court. 23.9 to go. Shot clock turned off. Bradley has a team high and tying the game high with Buckley. She has 21. That's a new career high for Paige Bradley. Saramoto misses the front end of the 1-on-1, just what the Pioneers needed. Bradley racing down court, 20 seconds to go. Tries to go to a right cutoff, kicks it back to Van Riper-Rose. One dribble pull-up jump shot, airballed it, and the Anteaters come away with it. They almost get to half court, and the Pioneers have to foul with just 8 seconds to go. And UC Irvine's going to head to the line for 2 free throws with a 4-point advantage. And Paige Bradley picked up that foul. That is going to be her 5th. So she fouls out with 8.2 seconds to go. Methlin Onogomuho at the line misses the first one. She has 6 off the bench for the Anteaters. Another 30-second timeout as the Pioneers are going to draw up team turnovers. Anteaters with 9. Rebounding advantage has turned to the Anteaters here in the second half. They're +4 after being down by 6 at the half. Onogomuho makes the second free throw. It's a 5-point game. Van Ripe rose along the baseline to Poss, who checked in for Bradley, who fouled out. Poss has got to get a shot up. Van Ripe rose around a curl, guarded tightly there, forces a 3 up, and that's going to do it. UC Irvine comes into Magnus Arena and gets the win, 78-73. UC Irvine improves to 3-1.